Man, hey, y'all gotta watch out for municipal court and stuff, man. Cops out there writing dirty tickets. They wrote dirty tickets on me. They're writing tickets for people who have not using a blinker. I mean, they're out here ripping people off and everything. I had an officer named Officer Bullard, and I've had an officer named Blake Hitchcliff stop me. I was in Amarillo, Texas, where I was living at. I was at Midnight Rodeo. This guy had already stopped me one time before. He arrested me. He put me in jail on sight, said I didn't use a blinker. Now I had to spend a bunch of money and get my car out of impound, bond out, like almost like $500, and all my blinkers were working on my car. The dude put me in jail. It took me 7 months to get to court. I beat the ticket, but see, the ticket was only $168 ticket. So it was a dirty ticket because in reality, you can buy a light bulb for a few dollars or so, and the cops know it's impossible. You cannot see your headlights on your car when you're driving in your car, and it's impossible to see your backlights, you know. So I beat this ticket, and like 3 months later, I was at Midnight Rodeo. This same cop was in there walking around. They go in there, walk around. They follow me again. I turn my blinker on at budget, and next thing I know, who gets out the car? It's Officer Blake Hitchcliff. And they sit there and arrest me and say I didn't use a blinker again. So I go back to jail and bond out again. And I fight the ticket. And when I go back to court, then there used to be a judge named Judge Rose. But when I go back, all right, there's another judge there, and the cop tells them we felt by arresting Mr. Roy Tunis, we are preventing a crime from happening, okay? But I haven't done any crimes. So they turn around, and this time the new judge, he pleaded me guilty on the blinker ticket. So I paid $170 for the blinker ticket, plus another $500 to get my car out again. So it doesn't matter if I beat the ticket or not the first time, because I done got fucked out like $1,100 over $168 ticket, because the cops are corrupted in Amarillo, and the guy's no longer a cop. And you know, I went to internal affairs and all that, but at the same time, it was $168 ticket, and they can arrest you on any moving violation. You need to do your homework and check. Yes, they can. And it's $168 ticket, so I spent $2 something to get out the first time. I beat the ticket. It doesn't matter. It's like I still paid for it, right? Because these cops are out here getting these tow yards rich and the bail bonds rich. If it wasn't for them making arrests, right, all these bail bonds wouldn't be making money, and tow yards wouldn't be getting money. And Judy Bail Bonds, she's a fucking crooked bitch. So don't ever go to her place, because she'll fucking provoke your shit and revoke it and won't restate it. She a sorry ass white bitch. Anyway, and that's real talk. And she screwed me out a lot of money. They didn't want to do nothing about it. Internal Affairs, the billboard, nobody. But they're doing dirty tickets in Amarillo, Texas, y'all. They'll put you in jail over $100 ticket. You spend $500 to get your car out. And if you ain't got the money, then you're screwed. So these people fucking with your money, that's $1,000 that I threw down drain. I could use it to go to college or something, or fed my family or somebody who needed it. So that's dirty. $168 ticket 2 times by the same cop, and he was mad because I beat it the first time, and then all of a sudden I get another one and I go to jail because he wanted revenge. He's seen me, and hey, I'm gonna have to leave the parking lot. You can't call the cops on the cops, so what do? So I leave, and then they start following me. I turn, and I see them turn, and I turn on the next street, and they turn and say I didn't use my blinkers. So they riding dirty tickets, man. Watch out for them motherfuckers. They lying. They saying that they put me in jail one time and said I didn't have a seatbelt on, and it was on camera, and my fucking seatbelt was on and everything. Because when you open the door, the seatbelt slide like this and come back. That was like 3 or 4 times they done fucked me over, man. I spent like $3,000 alone just getting my car out on this stupid shit. And when they stop me, I have insurance. I'm not drunk. I don't have no warrants. So I spent all this money, and then the second time I had to spend this money again. I spent what, $900, I spent like $1,130 over a $168 ticket. He could have just wrote it. I would have beat it, then I would have been happy, right? But now there's no happiness because motherfuckers are doing you dirty. The APD is fucking corrupted, man. All cops are corrupted. And I tell the truth when I speak.